So they made a Doctor Doom once back in the Daily Bugle set. Not that Daily Bugle set. But he lacked a little bit of panache. I think LEGO wasn't as big on making metallic minifigure parts back then, outside of $1 billion C-3PO. So the main change, and pretty much the change that everyone makes, is replacing his arms and legs with a Tin Man. Tin Man, my beloved. If you want to, you can use an electric eraser to take the little scuff marks off of the Tin Man's legs, but you don't have to. Keep the torso from the original minifigure, it's pretty much perfect. I have seen some people replace it with a dark green torso, but I do like having the contrast between the regular green of his torso and the dark green of his cape. Those golden clasps that Doom has on his cape are also hard to replicate on any other piece. Keep the cape, keep the hood. This is where things get a little bit less purist. You're going to want to take a green piece of paper and cut it the way that LEGO does skirts in order to make the bottom of his tunic. To be completely purist about this, I have seen some people use the pretzel girl skirt but turn it inside out so you don't have the apron texture. But once again, that is in dark green and I like the light green torso better. I put a little fold in mine, you don't have to. You can also see the paper I'm using is a little bit too thick. Ideally, it would be thinner, and if you're willing to cut up a LEGO cape, you could always use a green cape and cut that into shape. And then this part gets even less purist. The best piece I could find to make that metallic mask that he has is from one of the robots from the LEGO movie. Now, the robots from the LEGO movie were actually gray. Until they weren't. Because in the LEGO movie 2, they made them silver. But they weren't in the movie a lot. So the only example we have of a silver one of these robots is inexplicably a samurai, which, you know, good for him. But to turn this into a Doom mask, I used an electric eraser to erase the eyes and nose, then, very carefully, used a black paint marker, I got a Gundam marker, to draw black rectangles for the mouth and for the eye holes, and then drew the outline of a black rectangle for the nose. I kept doing that thing that cartoon characters with unibrows do, where they try to shave it into two separate eyebrows, but they keep getting it uneven, so they have to keep readjusting until they run out of eyebrows. But I didn't run out of Gundam marker, so I could just keep doing it over.